Hey everybody. Uh, I just felt like playing tonight. I feel like I haven't played like all week. I have played once earlier this week, but now I just feel like playing whatever. And I didn't really plan on doing a live show tonight, but here we are. And so let's do something. Let's have some fun. It's weird. It's been actually a really good day overall. But then for some reason, as the evening kind of creeps on, you just have this moment of like, shit, I need to play music or something to get my mind off of life. And I started writing a new song tonight. It's a good song, but man, it's so depressing and yeah, I think I've been missing or listening to too much Pink Floyd lately. Maybe I don't know. So so let's just in the interest of fun, try to have some. Hopefully some of you guys will just hang out. Hey Tommy, how are you? Debbie's here. Kaori's here. Mark. Courtney. Hey Kyle, what's happening, man? So I'm just gonna try to pick up my own mood a little bit, to be honest, and then as you guys chime in with if you have requests or anything you want to hear, cool. If not, that's cool too. Just hang out and listen. Seem like I've been lost and misremembered. out the night or the morning, whatever it is, with some Billy Joel from the Innocent Man record. Oh, dude, Tommy, I don't know if I know that song, man. I haven't heard that song in a gazillion years. I was talking about you the other day, though, on one of my shows, talking about the Rocklahoma show that we hung out at, and I'm so grateful you were there. Speaking of Rocklahoma, gosh, man, I didn't even put that together. So I played Rocklahoma in 2008, and I was filling in for who eventually became my friend Bill Westfall from the band Banshee, who died a couple days ago. He'd been fighting cancer for a long time, man, and it was one of those things where we knew it was coming, but we just didn't know when. And he kind of beat the odds. I mean, for a while, he's still there. So, or he was still there up until, when they said you got so much time, and yet he just kind of battled right through it. So, all the way to the very end. So, I still don't actually know why he didn't play that show in 2008, but I did. But I'm grateful, obviously, for the opportunity to play with a band that I grew up they were the band in my hometown in Kansas City at the time. Especially when I was a kid. I mean, that's all you saw. That was yeah, Tommy, I appreciate it, Betty. Please keep challenging me. Come up with some more things, because challenges are good. Oh, look at you guys. You're awesome. Thank you, Katie and Valerie. And so anyway, you guys have to also excuse me tonight. For some reason, I woke up and my whole right ear, I can't hear hardly anything. It's almost complete. I'm almost totally deaf in my right ear. And there's this really loud, crazy ring in it. And so I went to the chiropractor today and kind of got some adjustments and stuff that's supposed to help with it, but it's still just really bad. So everything sounds really strange to me right now, and so hopefully it sounds good on your end, because I went through and kind of re-EQ'd some things, and maybe that wasn't the best time to try to do that, and tried to change some levels, because when I was playing piano like really hard, it was starting to distort and sound like crap. So if it sounds good for you guys, hopefully it does. All right, cool. Speaking of losses, man, this year has been so crazy. Maybe that's what's just kind of keeping me in this weird funk that I've had in the last. It's weird because my daytimes are great and I'm hanging with the family and everything's good, but man, the night times, sometimes when you're just kind of sitting there in your own head, it's not all that much fun. So playing music, it gets me out of that for a little bit. So I played I played 2, maybe 3 shows. Vixen did a few shows with Brian Howe from Bad Company. Unfortunately, I don't know any of the Brian Howe era stuff. Like, I know that's bad, but I don't know, because I didn't really keep listening to them, and I kind of, it's one of those things, if I heard the songs, I could probably learn it, but I just haven't done that yet. So I'm gonna go with one that I do know for Deanne.
Destiny
Curtis went to sleep too early. Now he can't. Now he can't go back to bed. Nice. Hey, Kyle, what's happening, buddy? My buddy Kyle that just jumped on there. If you haven't seen the movie Here I Go Again, check it out. I was watching it the other day, actually. I own it on DVD, but I know it's like on Amazon Prime, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, especially if you're in like the 80s hairband stuff and everything. A lot of fun. So, hey, Dan. Still up. Terry? Sure, yeah, let's do some of that. You guys are great. Thanks for hanging out, first of all. And secondly, I appreciate the suggestions because it definitely helps me. I did not come in with any agenda at all or songs picked out or any of that stuff. So, anything helps. Wait, did you shave the beard? What happened? You don't have it anymore? What's up, Ed? All right. Some REO Speedwagon. There's one. I gotta work on it, but because I haven't heard it in a long time. But I'm gonna try to get In Your Letter down by the end of the week because I love that song, but I haven't heard it in so long. I don't want to do a shitty job. Kyle, some ambrosia or jellyfish? Okay, yeah, let's do that. That sounds great. Sorry, you guys are scrolling through so fast. I don't want to.
Starting out friendship as
that for you, Terry? Was that you? That's I think it was Terry. There you go. All right. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you. Oh man, this whole streaming thing is so weird, but it's fun and I enjoy it and it gets me out of my own brain here. So. I don't know this song for shit. Whoops. Shit. The shittiest, most like sloppy maple leaf rag for Tommy St. John. That's a really cool song, though. If actually, I wish I had to learn to play ragtime like when I was a kid. It's such a cool thing. Scott Joplin was a genius. That's all I gotta say. John, what's up? Okay, what else did I have on the list? I am wearing a yellow shirt. Yes. I've been to I at least definitely hundreds of concerts in my day. Maybe even borderlining on thousands, possibly, but not I don't think thousands. Maybe over 1,000. I don't know. A lot. I've been seeing a lot of goddamn shows in my day, and this show was absolutely sonically, like the way it sounded was the best sounding show I've ever seen in my life. I was like, oh my god, it was just like almost had to look and be like, are they actually really playing this shit? Because it sounded, I mean, it sounded just like the record. It was crazy. It was so good, so good. Okay, Ed Tap. To answer your question, not at all. Definitely sucking in the perfect circle department. I don't really think it's not that I don't like a perfect circle, but for whatever reason, I just never really dug into those guys too deeply. And honestly, I didn't even really get very much further than the first record. So, trying to go back and see what else everybody is saying. Roy, also the same thing with the Fray. It's not that I don't like them. I just don't know any of their songs because I don't really listen to them. Everything I've heard by them is good, but I just never became a fan, if that makes sense. So, jeez. I would actually have to listen to Tears of a Clown because I haven't heard that in a long time. I love that band though so much. That's a Scotty McVie song. I bet he could do it. I'm striking out tonight. What is up with that? God, you guys. I mean, I appreciate it. I definitely enjoy the challenges. And just throwing out artists is great. It helps. What's up, Reggie? Reggie in the house from the old Big Bang Gang here in Nashville, Tennessee. Hi, Becky. Becky's back. Very nice. I hope you brought your tambourine. Curtis is here. He's still awake. So, man, why am I doing? I feel so bad today. Let's see if I can pull this off. I haven't played this song in forever. I don't think I'm gonna do a very good job at it, though. Ingrid. Okay. I'm enjoying the comments going on, though. You guys are funny. Talk amongst yourselves. All right? Okay. Did you take your happy pill to go to sleep, or are you just, no, you're natural these days? All right. Well, good night. Everybody say good night to Curtis. We love you. Damn. I hate that I'm not being able to play all these things that people are asking. Okay. Finally something that I can do. Ooh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not really with my wits today. Okay. Amazon. Oh, yeah. All right. Good. I'm gonna try this one because I'm still kind of learning it, to be honest. So long. Hey, Ro. I've wandered through this world as each moment has a world, and I've been waiting from a dream. I never noticed until I got this later medicine. Doctor, my eyes, tell me what you see. I hear the cry, saying it's too late for me. Thank you, Reggie. Tell me what you see. I hear them cry, say it's too late for me. My eyes, they can't see the skies. But I've been I was thinking the ending. I couldn't remember how it ends. I think if it fades out, or I'm not really sure. But well, thank you, Aaron. How are you? Yeah, we can do that. Definitely some Van Morrison can happen. Let's do that now. I feel like I don't want to skip people's requests, but at the same time as I see them, it's definitely easy. All right, let's try this one. Then you brush your hair for that for Ed. There you go. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with me and being friends. Yes. I actually got Jen, my friend Jen in Lincoln, Nebraska, paid $10 for some STP. So here you go. I don't play this on piano very often. It's very more frequently a guitar song. and for Matt. There you go. That song's really hard and really, really, really high, Rob. But I have done it before. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, Ingrid. Thank you, Ingrid. I don't know if you're still here, but love you very much. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Hi, Rob. I gotta like play a guitar to remember how this song goes. What's up, Kurt Olson in the house? Bobby Turk, what's happening, guys? Oh, wait, we're over here now. I'm just playing songs for people who care. And and for my own sanity. Craig, what's happening, buddy? Alice in Chains or Bush? Okay. Bush is maybe my least favorite band, or one of my least favorite bands of all time. Alice in Chains, however, is one of my very favorite bands of all time, so you definitely know which direction I'm going to go with that request. Thank you, though. All right. Alice in Chains. choices on the piano to make it sound good. Oh, thank you, Dean. Let's see. What should I do? Let's do this one. This one's not very happy. Then again, not very many Alice in Chains songs are happy anyway. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I don't think I've done this one. If I can remember what the hell the damn song's called. There you go. conversation with you, my friend. I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do that one right after this one. Sky, you'll have to tell me, shoot me a private message and let me know what that is. I'll have to check it out. I want to see Vince sing some Van Halen. You do a whole bunch of country music, and it's great. It is so good. I've been my buddy Vince Marino right there above you, or I don't know, that's commenting and stuff. Go to his page. Go to his music page and watch these things that he does. They're so good. Especially if you like country music, incredible. So good. Makes me want to go home and practice. Wait, I'm already home. just don't ever practice. If you ever do some Dwight Yoakam or BR549 or Maverick songs on your I want in on that shit. All right? Those are my bands right there. Those are my favorites. Oh, this ringing in my ears is so crazy. It's the way that I hear things right now is insane. I'm pretty much deaf in my right ear, and I have this crazy ring in my head, and it's driving me nuts. Sky, thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you. Vince, you are way too kind. Thank you, buddy. Aw, look at Harold. Thank you, guys. But for real, if you cover one of those artists, or hell, if you do, not that you would do a Tracy Lawrence, but if you do, let me know. I know a few of his songs anyway. I was in his band for like 5 minutes. Like everybody else. Did I say that out loud? Well, Tom Hurst's been there for a while, though, hasn't he? Jeffrey, I do know about Bill Westphal. We talked about Bill right when I first started, yeah. And that is very unfortunate. But it was also one of those things that we kind of knew was going to happen. We just didn't want it to, you know. No fun. All right. Hi, Natalie. Oh, this weird shit in my head. So strange. All right. And it's so weird to only hear out of this side of my head. What, on keyboards? You did not. Even though I have not met the guy who did take my place in that band. All right, I got to do one that you may or may not know, Vince, and then I can do something good. I love this song, though. I don't know if you're going to love it or not. We'll see how it happens. Enough's enough. God, this keyboard sounds weird, or my head sounds weird, and one or the other. Something so off tonight for me. So I hope it sounds good for you. Because, man, oh man, this is driving me crazy. All right. I keep missing all my comments that are coming in here. You're welcome. I've been very fortunate to play that song with Enough's Enough a few times. I played it with them on the Monsters of Rock cruise on the pool deck this year. It was a blast. Me and my buddy Dakota got up and jammed that one. And you can find that one on YouTube somewhere. If you look up Monsters of Rock Cruise 2020, Enough's Enough, that song, whatever, it's there. And there I am playing it. Joshua, Piano Man. I know you can do better than that. Come on, man. Especially, well, you know what's funny? That I used to play that song more than Billy Joel. I have played that song more than Billy Joel, I almost guarantee it. But I haven't played that song one single time since the quarantine. Because I'm used to playing it like 2 or 3 times a night. Alright, are you, let's see. But if you throw me a tip, Josh, I will do whatever. Thank you, Joe, for that. Much appreciated. Also to, let's see, hang on. Vince, dude, thank you, buddy. Aaron, you're awesome. Thank you. You're awesome. Ingrid, Matt, Becky, thank you. And Jen. Reggie's already gone. Kyle, thank you, buddy. I don't know if you're still here. You're probably long gone. But first of all, thank you guys for just listening. That's all, listening is all that matters. But the tips and all that stuff, man, they help a lot. Especially after grocery day yesterday. It was like, check your balance. You're like, oh, damn. Okay. So I appreciate all of you very much. All right. So Rob wants to hear a song by The Cure. One of my favorite songs. And I've played that one a few times, I believe. So, but I'm never sad to do this song because it's so good. And I can do Wallflowers for you, Becky, absolutely. So let's do both of those. Remind me after this song if I forget, okay? No shit. I've definitely played that a lot too, Josh. In fact, I'm so happy that I haven't had to play fucking Wagon Wheel at all. Oh, God. We'll just go with Wagon Wheel's $100 song if anybody wants to really hear that shit real bad. I've been looking so long at my pictures Let me see if I even have my all of my. Nope. Must be over there somewhere. I've got all the harmonicas, but the one that I need for that song. Oh, never mind. I was kidding. It's right over here. Sometimes it's good to just play songs that you've played a million times and a gazillion times. Just to kind of stay in the practice of it, I suppose. What's worth more, Wagon Wheel or Wonderwall? Wagon Wheel for sure. Oof. That song's a piece of shit. Like, it wasn't the first maybe 50 times I heard it. But after you've heard it and then you played it like 6,000 times in a week, it gets pretty goddamn old. Now, I haven't used this thing in so long, I kind of forgot almost how to use it. Shit. So let's see if or how to have even like set it up or anything. So let's try it. Oh, dude, I totally just played that song before you got on. I could do some other REO or I could do it again because you're awesome. I didn't know you were still here. But I totally just played that song not too long ago because I got an REO request earlier and that was the one I chose. Good, great minds think alike. See, I can't even remember how to put the damn harmonica in this stupid thing. It's been so long since I've used it. There we go. Jeez. Sorry, dude. I mean, I can play it again. Forgot password. I do that too. Hey, I kind of remember. I don't even know if who was asking for that song. If Josh, if he's still here, he's probably gone because he was like, he's not gonna play that fucking song. Shit. Yeah. I mean, I could do a different one. Whatever. Just let me know. It's totally up to you. Or I can play it again. I don't care. I don't think anybody cares. This is tricky shit right here. Trying to do. Hi, Dina. Don't make fun of me. See, I can't even fucking keep this thing on. Oh yeah, I gotta tighten it up. There we go. Regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man weird not being able to hear out of my right ear. It's like everything's off balance. Okay, I almost forgot a song that I'm supposed to do. That I got paid to do, so I gotta take care of that, like, right now. You guys, I'm gonna do this one. I'm just gonna do the obvious one for tonight, because my brain is not processing well enough to do any deep cuts by this band today. Or even, like, secondary hits. So here we go. asking for something. I can't see links, so on my people that are on Twitch, I gotta actually click on the link to see what songs you're talking about, because I don't know what they are. Because when you send a link, oh Jesus! All right, Alan, what's up? All right, Aaron, what Aerosmith song? Because I must have missed that. So let me know what you're looking for on that, and I'll try. Let's see if I don't have to like scream my nuts off. All right. Sorry, I'm looking through all the comments, making sure I didn't miss any other requests. Is it weird? It wasn't earlier. I'll bring it back up. Yeah. Hopefully that helps. Check. We'll see. We'll find out. Oh, okay. Going to the A's. Doing some Aerosmith. Man, I wish I had a band. It'd be so cool. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. This song's been stuck in my head for like a couple days. I don't know why. Cool and We'll stop. Some Aerosmith. Some underplayed Aerosmith. That song. I love that song, and nobody ever plays it. So there you go. I just did. Hi, Shannon. Yeah, I could do that one for you. For sure. Hang tight. I've got to do one more before that. And then... Vince, are you still on? You have to tell me. You're gonna have to tell me about that Tracy Lawrence deal. I didn't actually know that was for real. And the other thing is, I didn't know how ridiculously talented you are on all these other instruments too. It's just like you and Yankton and some of you guys. Man, make me. I've got to work hard to keep my jobs. Because you guys are great. All right, what am I doing? Boston, the band. Thank you. Okay, so I got Boston and Guns N' Roses and The Doors. Gotcha. Cool. Man, More Than a Feeling. Ooh. I don't know if I can sing that one right now. That's a singing at the bar third set song because my voice is nice and warmed up kind of song. Singing at home is a lot different than singing at a bar, I'll tell you that, with headphones on and shit, without monitors blaring in your face. Can't hit those high notes anymore. It's so aggravating. I went to the doctor a couple months ago before all this pandemic shit really broke out, and they said I have a polyp on my vocal cords, and so that's why I can't hit on my high notes anymore. So I go for them, and nothing but air comes out. It sucks. So don't get old. I can sing like a really low dude version of this song. Now this morning the sun was gone. Turned on the music, it's not my day. Lost myself in a familiar soul. Close my eyes and slipped away. your favorite Doors song, or can we go deeper on that? Because what's your actual favorite Doors song? Because I know quite a few of their songs. Well, thank you. Hi, Jackie. Let's see. All right. I feel like I'm missing a bunch of stuff up here. Let me double check and make sure I didn't miss some stuff. There's so many chords in that song, but it's fun. Okay. There you go. Some The Doors. It's such a fun patch, dude. Sounds like Mr. Rogers. Or Doogie Hazard. Hi, Danny. I don't know if you're still here, but hi, Danny, if you are. Packed my bag last night. We're flying 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high. This cowboy thing. Miss the earth so much, miss my wife. It's lonely out in space. On such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown, bring me round to get to 5. Not the man that think I am at home. No, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out the fields of hair alone. Miles ain't the kind of place raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. Had to raise them if you did. And all this science I just don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. Man, rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown, bring me round to get to 5. Not the man that think I'm at home. No, no, no. See, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out the fuse of hair alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round to get to 5. Another man that think I am at home. No, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out a field of hair alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long time. Rocket Man for Joe, if he's still here. I don't know if he's still here or not, but hopefully he is, because I played it. Oh, Shannon, I wish I knew that one. I don't know that one. Yeah, I need to learn that one. I think that'd be a really fun one to play. But bunch of other songs by them. All right. Joe is here. Cool. Well, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you for asking for cool stuff. Oh, I must be missing. Okay, that's what it is. I'm looking at Queen songs here, trying to figure out what I do know. Shannon's getting for real on me here. Was that song, I think? That's all I remember. Let's do this one. I haven't played this in a really long time. Can anybody or somebody to each morning I get up at night, I can barely stand on my feet. Take a look at the sun, the mirror right. But Lord, And I don't know if I remember this song. It's been too long since I played it. Let me know if there's something else I could do for you instead. Oh, hey, go sneaking up in the groove. All right, let me see if I can knock a few of these out, like this one. Thank you, guys. Gosh, Go-Go, I haven't played that or listened to that in forever. A really, really long time. I do know one song off that record, though. And so let's just do it because I love playing this song. It's a cool song. Kind of depressing song, but it's a good one.
Faces
still don't know that bridge because it's weird, and I just play it instrumentally so I don't screw it all up. All right. Cool. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at everything, and let's see. I hate these songs, but I'll do them. For some reason, Pearl Jam, like, pretty much after their second record, I just lost interest. Well, I don't know why. It's not that they weren't good musicians and good writers, really. I just didn't stay in it, really. Sweet. All right. Looks like I gotta knock some of these songs out here. You guys are asking. No kidding. Thank you guys for hanging out, and Dina, yeah, thank you for sticking around and listening to stuff. Hi Lisa Dale in Las Vegas. Shannon, where are you at? Where are you from? All right. Let's knock this one out real quick since... Some Guns N' Roses for you. The whole version. I usually edit that song quite a bit at work, but since it's just us, we may as well do the whole damn thing. Wow, that just took an interesting turn. Stories about I've had some interesting moments in the bathroom at the Hurricane myself back in the day. Rob, never one to just like throw it out there. No, Rob is not shy, clearly, as you can tell. So, Joe, how did you come across this feed? And I mean, I know, you know. Also, if you guys are enjoying it, first of all, thank you for enjoying it. Second of all, hit this or the whatever the click on this thing to get notified. That way, you'll know when I'm back on and when I'm doing shows, and that way we can all hang out and stuff. Come back. Um, let's see. I'm trying to see what. I know there's a couple things I missed up here. So like this one. Back to Soul. I think that was your request, wasn't it, Joe? Maybe, possibly. That was a request from way up earlier that I saw pass by, and everybody started talking about having sex in the bathrooms at bars, and then I forgot about what the hell I was doing. I'm easily distracted, people. Easily distracted. Okay. Yep. Okay. So who was that? That was Joe. Cool. All right. Done deal. Go go. Go go's pestering me. You're just getting off and watching me make an ass of myself. I'm curious. Let me see. I'm curious. Just curious. Wow. Nope. One day. One day I'm actually going to pull that song out just and make you be like, what? But today's not that day. Man, Shanna, I don't think I know that one. Unfortunately. Jason Krause, what are you doing, buddy? Are you still here? Hi, by the way. Going back and looking at all this other stuff, making sure I didn't. Aaron, are you still here? Melissa? For those of you guys who don't know me personally or whatever, make sure you see all this stuff right behind my head, right up here, or that way, right there. There you go. Do all that stuff. Add all that stuff so you can keep track of what I'm doing. And who asked for the Stone? Somebody asked for Stone Sour. It was quite a while ago, but I don't know if you guys are still here or not. Okay, yeah, I could do that one, Shannon. I'm good, buddy. How are you? Let's see. God, every time I do Heaven by Warrant, I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I get to the end of the song and I feel like, shit, I need a vice to put my nuts in because it gets so high. He sings so high at the end. It's ridiculous. So if you get on my YouTube channel, which is right behind me here, you could find me playing some Stone Sour songs with Corey Taylor back in 2009 when I used to be in his band for 5 minutes. Corey had a band. He had a solo band. He was going to put out a solo record, which never came out. And we were part of his solo band. And so we did play both of the songs. I think, I don't remember who requested those songs, but we did play those. Whoa. I don't know if, so, Joe, you said you were kind of surfing around looking at live feeds. What page did you find this on? Or how did you find me? I'm curious. And same with you, Shannon. Where did you find me? I'm just kind of trying to figure out what ones are making sense, what ones are working, where people are seeing these pop up. So I'm trying to do these things, and I don't know. It's weird because sometimes they show up on these other pages and sometimes they don't. And, okay. I messed stop looking at that, trying to figure that out. This song and the Puddle of Mud song are very, very similar in chord structure. Looking at you through the glass, don't know how much time has passed. I gotta feel like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone beside your well. How does it feel? That is the question. But I forget you don't expect easy answers. You're sitting as she lies and folded up like paper dolls and little notes. You can't expect a bit of folks just standing outside. What you see, know what you're staring at is me. Looking at you through the crowd. Don't know how much time has passed. All I know is that it feels like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone beside your well. How much is real? So much to question. Nothing ever attempt to go and again. Time to live, everything. Hit that cave from the heart. Never did right from the start. Listen to the voices. No, some voices say that is just as we can see. Remember, it's just remember what you see. Looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. All I know is that it feels like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone beside your well. So looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. All I know is that it feels like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone beside your well. And it's the stars shine for you. And it's the stars light you. Looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. I gotta feel like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone beside your well. Looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. All I know is that it feels like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone beside your well. And it's the stars shine for you. It gets loud at the end on that song for sure. The fuck? Some weird stuff on this quarantine karaoke page, dudes in clown makeup. Just people are going crazy right now, for real. Very interesting stuff. All right. Well, I've been playing for quite a while. It seems like. Thanks again for tuning in tonight, y'all. Double check and make sure I don't have any other paid requests here. And I'm gonna do a couple more and probably call it a night. It's been a long one. A long day, that is. But a fun day. It's been a pretty cool day. And, alright, so checking the Venmo and checking the, yeah. Yeah, Dina, like I said, if you get on YouTube, you can find me playing a bunch of stuff with Corey, and we had a good time. We had a really good run and played a lot of festivals and stuff together. And we were really good friends for a minute, and then we're not anymore. I miss that guy though. I mean, he was definitely an extremely talented individual, and we had a blast. But sometimes things happen. Bands are just like any other relationship, really, in a lot of ways. And when those end, sometimes it's just that's it. Like game over. And that is definitely the case for that band. Not many people from that band are still really friends anymore with, not only with him, with each other for that matter, It's weird. But I saw Roy from Stone Sour a couple months ago. We played on a cruise ship. We played on the Shiprock boat together, and we had a really good hang, and it was awesome. It was really good to see him. It was good to know that there's no bad blood between me and the Stone, and some of the Stone Sour guys, because they were good dudes, man. Especially Roy. I love that guy. He's a hell of a drummer. Hell of a drummer. He was the first drummer. He was the drummer on the first Soulfly record. For those of you who don't know. And then, of course, he's been with Stone Sour for quite a while now, and a couple other bands. He's played with Ministry, and most recently he was doing something else too that was crazy. It's like, holy shit. And then Roy and our bass player, our last bass player at the time, Jason Christopher, were in a band together with one of the guys from Bad Religion and this guy Christian who's playing in Stone Sour now, called Black President. If you've never heard that band, oh, it's so good. If you like kind of that, it's kind of like this LA version in New York hardcore, if that makes any sense. It's good stuff. It's hard to find, but it's great stuff. Yeah, I didn't ever get to know Johnny. I don't know Mr. Chow, so but I know all the other guys. I haven't seen. Actually, you know what? Sean Economaki jumped on here the other day. He popped in and watched one of the shows. I was like, "What are you doing, man?" It's pretty cool. Des Moines people, but anyway, moving right along. Joe, I'm not great at Sound of Silence, to be honest. I've played it before. I actually played it last week for somebody, and I just didn't think it was that great. I just didn't think I was very good at it. So, let's see. Let's do. Oh, I don't even have my band plugged in. All right, forget that. Forget that idea. What am I gonna do for the last couple songs? I definitely want to pick one of them. And then you guys throw out some of your favorite bands or artists or whatever. And if I see one that catches my eye, I'll do that. Ooh, that Chicago stuff is hard. There's so many chords. That's David Foster produced a lot of that later Chicago stuff. And ooh, that dude, he's a gazillionaire for a reason. I'll tell you that. A buddy of mine, Jeff Coffey, was singing for Chicago for a little while a couple years ago. Man, went and saw him in Nashville. Outstanding. That is another relationship that did not end well. Yeah, Joe, just throw out whatever, buddy. It's all good. Uh-oh, Matt wants to get funky. All right, Matt wants to get funky. Matt has been a supporter of the show frequently, so I want to make sure I take care of him. All right. You know what, Matt? Let me see if this song's in here real quick. So I saw there's a lot of people dying, man. It's so weird. So we did some Bad Company earlier for, even though it was not Brian Howe era Bad Company. We did do some, and then I keyboard from a band, an old '80s new wave band called the Stranglers. Well, they're more like late '70s, early '80s. He died of the coronavirus, apparently. And who else? It seems like there's a few other people. But the singer from this band also died, apparently today or maybe yesterday. So this is a band called Was Not Was. It's kind of funky. Oh, now Dave's going to join us. Hi, Dave. I'm literally on my last two songs. Song goes like this. Boom, boom, shakalaka, boom, 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 shakalaka, boom, shakalaka, boom. Was a night like this, a million years ago, a cigarette, the sun was spinning high, the sun was high, but a little time, so I watched my Jumping in the last minute all late and stuff. Hi, Jamie. Goodness. How you doing? All right. You're forcing me to stay on longer, and that's okay. That's all right. I feel like I haven't played in a while, so it's cool. $10 keeping us going for a little bit longer. Thank you, Jamie. Man, I gotta learn more Radiohead songs. It's been so long since I've really just kind of dug deep on that band. What? Oh, Rockstar Bingo. Nice. Dave, remind me when that is and what the deal is, 'cause I want to go. Or I want to watch. I want to go. I want to play. Fuck. I'm not that big of a rock star though. I'm the I'm the higher guns. If you guys haven't watched that movie, watch that movie. It's really interesting, and lots of my friends are in it. I watched that movie in a movie theater, and Derek St. Holmes was we he was there, and I played with Derek a bunch, and he's a great dude. And every time he'd come on the screen, the whole audience was like, "Yay!" It was hilarious. If you haven't seen that movie though, watch it. It's really really interesting. All right, cool. Um, go. What page are you on right now? to sleep. Ooh. I don't know what Fed time is. I'm sorry. I think I might be a little too old or something. I'm not sure. But if you could enlighten me, that would be fantastic. Let's see. I have to play this one. I'm not sure if they're still here. I hope they are. I told them I would. My YouTube watchers. still there. Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. I was hoping you were still there to hear the song. So let's do some more Stevie Wonder, why don't we? Stevie Wonder. There you go. Oh, goodness. I don't know if I could sing Cinderella right now. Shannon, that stuff is really, really hard to sing. I did do it. I think I've done that one before. But I don't do it in the same key as they do. I guess I could do it that way. It just may not sound the same. There's a lot of singing way up there. All right, y'all. Oof. Thanks again for hanging out. Um, make sure you guys come back and visit, okay? I do late shifts quite a bit. It was just a whim. I wasn't really planning on doing one night, but here we are, and here you are, and that's great. So, so let's end on something like this here. Let's see. there it is. The end of the show for tonight. Especially since I've been playing with one ear. Thank you guys once again so much for hanging out. For all those who shot tips my way, thank you so much as well. All that stuff helps. Kind of, honestly, it keeps food on the table and all that stuff right now. I mean, legitimately. This is my job. My normal job is playing in bars 5, 6 nights a week here in Nashville, and that is done. It's like, obviously, for now. And we still don't really know when we're going back to it. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, listening, enjoying the show. Please also, especially like Joe and Shannon, some folks that I don't know or that I haven't seen regularly, hit the notification button at the bottom so that you know when I'm coming back, and come back and see me. And you guys have a good night and get some rest. And I have another show coming up. Let's see. I'm trying to remember when my next show is. This one was kind of unplanned, so on the 11th, on Monday. But I may pop up, tomorrow or Sunday. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes. Anyway, good night, everybody. See you later.
The thing